Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's me, Dan Harkins, and today we're going to be talking about what I believe Advanced Warfare did well and what Advanced Warfare didn't do so well. So, if you don't already know, for those of you on the Xbox One, Black Ops 3 beta is going to be dropping fairly soon. I want to say it's Wednesday, and Advanced Warfare, it's going to be taking a break. Right now, I've already kind of taken a break from Advanced Warfare, only playing maybe an hour. If I can really muster up the strength to play that, maybe an hour. After getting to the Grandmaster Prestige, really just don't know what else to do. Maybe just play and see if I can complete some of the challenges before Black Ops 3 comes out. But at this point, I'm looking at maybe playing something completely different. But today, I want to talk about what Advanced Warfare did well and what Advanced Warfare did not do so well. So let's get into it. Wait a minute, I think that might be someone else's tagline. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go over a few things that I think Advanced Warfare did well. And what it didn't do well. So let's start with the negatives. Number one, same skilled based matchmaking. This didn't do so well on Black Ops 2, and it was remedied within, I think, the first 2 months. If you're not completely sure what it is, well, basically it finds people of similar skill and matches you against them. Maybe on paper that doesn't sound like a bad idea, but when you factor in that people all over the goddamn planet play this game, you're bound to find people that do have similar stats to you in places like Nigeria or maybe the Amazon. So what does that mean? Well, it means everything's gonna suck and it's gonna be laggy and there's zero fun that's gonna come from it, guys. It was a terrible addition, and Michael Condrey stood by and said, you know what, I'm going to keep it, and he did. Now, the second bad thing about same skilled based matchmaking was you have to try so hard. You didn't have lobbies where you played, you had some fun, you could fuck around. No, this is MLG 24/7, okay? So if you're not in FaZe, Optic, or some crazy denial clan, you're gonna get shit on. So if you were gonna say, I don't know, fuck around with the EM1, the shit was not gonna be fantastic for you. Let me tell you from personal experience, as someone who didn't flock to the best weapons, who wanted to complete challenges, I used these weapons way before they even patched them, and it was just brutal. People with BALs, ASM1s, just destroying you because they're forced to play that way. Every game was facing people of similar skill. Now, you might say, well, what's so bad about fighting someone who's similar to you? One, I just want to fuck around in public matches. I want to pub stomp. And let's not kid ourselves, so people. We all want to pub stomp. No one plays team deathmatch or domination and is expecting to get shit on. They expect to do the shitting on others and just pull fantastic games because you had league and ranked play. And if you didn't know, ranked play is in this game. So it begs the question of why the fuck did we even have this implemented in the first place? So that was the one mark that I didn't like that Advanced Warfare did. The second thing being weapon balance. I've gone over this multiple times, but I'll address it. At launch, this game had a huge problem with balance. You had your choice of the ASM1 or the BAL. Do you want to use them? Enjoy getting shit on. Sure, they've patched and made some tweaks to these weapons, but they're still relatively the top two weapons that everyone's going to use. And if you go into ranked gameplay, you're not going to see people rolling around with MP11s or the Amelie. Just, you're not going to see it. Sure, occasionally you might see someone use it, but overall, they're not going to do as well as someone who's using the Bala ASM1. And keep in mind, you're facing people of similar skill. So you can see how that puts you at a disadvantage. Now, when you include weapon variants, it causes more of a mess. I like and I hate variants, and we're gonna get into that on the things that I like. But with variants, there are weapon variants of the weapons you love that are actually even better. However, and there's a big however here, guys, it's completely fucking random if you get them. You can't complete a challenge and get the best weapon in the game. And I say that with an asterisk. You can get the Magnitude, which is one of the best ASM1 variants, but most people want the Speakeasy to just start slaughtering people. And to get that, you could reach Prestige Master, I want to say 13 or 14, or you could, I don't know, pray to the gods that you get the supply variant that gives it to you. Either random luck, or you throw money out, and nothing's more painful than throwing money out and not getting anything. And I just think that was terrible. You shouldn't have variants that are better than the base gun that other people cannot have access to unless they're lucky enough to get it randomly. I don't believe that's fair. And I know that the people that play in ranked game matches, they fucking hate it because for some reason variants are okay. They're super duper. You're gonna have them? You can. And you can see how pro players, where you want to have everyone on the same playing field, can complain about that. The third thing that I believe Advanced Warfare didn't do very well is the one thing it went out to change itself, and that's the exo movements. Exo movements, I have to commend Sledgehammer Studios for implementing something new, but I also damn them for implementing them so poorly. Probably you throw in netcode that's pretty bad in lag, and you have some of the most frustrating, biggest what the fuck moments you'll ever face. And I can honestly say, I have never been able to really boost out of a fight and survive. I'm almost always dead. Now, as you probably already know where I'm going with this, I've seen tons of enemies just boost around the corners and never get killed after putting 4 or 5 shits. Well, I'm not gonna shit into somebody, but 4 or 5 shots. So it's very frustrating when you run into that moment and the jerky, it's not fluid, it's not streamlined, it's just they implemented something really quick and it didn't do well. And there's a lot they could do because with exo movements, it just fucks up the whole balance of map control and predicting where enemies are going to be because they're all over the place, and you can close the gap in like 2 or 3 seconds if you want to go from one side of the map to the other side. So I believe that was not the best way of handling the exo movements. Now in Advanced Warfare 2, hopefully Sledgehammer Studios take some time and they try to make it a bit better, because I don't think exo movements suck. Let me just say that. I don't think they suck, but they do suck if they don't and are not implemented correctly. Kind of like, I'm not a huge fan of shitty pizza. I like pizza, but I don't like shitty pizza. And when you use shitty ingredients, you're gonna get shitty pizza. Sledgehammer Studios. So what else did Advanced Warfare, for me, not do well? Let's talk about score streaks here. Score streaks were not the best in this game. And that's not saying much, since Call of Duty Ghost had some pretty bad score streaks. They're not fun. They're not interesting. Overall, they are just really boring. And often not, the top tier score streaks, the Warbird, the Paladin, might net you 2 or 3 kills. It just seems like you have to put so many bullets into people. And that is the reason why I wasn't a huge fan of them. They definitely could have done a better job. But they never really patched them to make them stronger. I think they patched the Vulcan, but come on, they need a patch. If someone's gonna earn, 15, 16 kill streaks, they need to Make them good. Make them worth having. But at this point, it looks like my time is up for part 1. And part 2, we'll continue what I don't like and also talk about the things I did like. So as always, thanks for checking this out. I'm turning this microphone off right now.